Struggling with too much data that has too little actionable insight? At LocoNav, we have you covered. Introducing LocoNav EagleAI. This revolutionary new, industry-first AI and ML-based solution doubles down on empowering fleet managers to help them minimize value-eroding events by enabling them to make decisions that positively impact the business bottom line in real time. To get EagleAI's actionable insights, you must first have a wired GPS tracker or OBD device installed in your vehicle, along with an active subscription to the LocoNav fleet and asset management system, and an active subscription to the EagleAI on-demand module. You can reach out to your LocoNav representative to help you subscribe to this. How does LocoNav EagleAI become your virtual fleet manager? Let's log into LocoNav Fleet and Asset Management System and get started. Select the EagleAI module from the side navigation menu. A drop-down menu will open. From there, select Command Center. A dashboard will appear with a 24-hour live view of all the unusual activities taking place in your fleet in real time. LocoNav EagleAI keenly observes your fleet activities and then applies its Eagle Eye analysis by constantly flagging unusual events. To deep dive into an unusual event, click on any cluster that is visible on the live view. You can also track these events by simply clicking on the unusual event category of your choice. For example, let's select the stoppage at unidentified location event. If you want to further narrow down your live view, click on the filter button. The live view can be filtered by selecting the unusual event, or vehicle groups, or vehicle, or driver. Additionally, you can use the search bar by clicking the search button to search for a specific vehicle, geofence, or location in the live view. On selecting the unusual event category, you will be able to see the vehicles that are showing the selected unusual event. The live view also mentions the type of unusual event in the form of message box above the vehicles. For events taking place in real time, the message box will start blinking. For events that have already taken place in the last 24 hours, the message box will be static. To view details of the unusual events, click on the message box. Here you will see the current vehicle status and driver details on the top, followed by all unusual events that took place in the last 24 hours along with their location, date, and time. To dive deeper into a particular event, click on the View button. For example, let's view details for a stoppage at unidentified location that took place in Jalan, Uttar Pradesh. Here you can view additional details of the unusual event, such as the incident location and duration. As a fleet manager, this information will help you get a better understanding of the unusual event that took place. Next, you will see a summary of LocoNav EagleAI's observations for the unusual event. These observations are based on trends and similar activities that EagleAI picked up over the last 30 days. To view these observations in detail, click on View Details. Based on these observations, you will get recommended actions by LocoNav EagleAI. In the case of stoppage at unidentified location, the recommended actions are to either save the location as a geofence or mark the location as restricted. You can also define the allowed stoppage duration for the selected vehicle by clicking on Edit Duration. This will help LocoNav EagleAI enhance its observations every time the allowed stoppage duration is crossed. To close an unusual event, you can scroll up and mark the event as resolved. You can add a supporting comment and click Resolve to close the thread. You can even post comments without resolving the event to keep a track of any follow-up activities. To revisit the resolved event, you can click the History button. The History dashboard will show a repository of all the unusual events, both resolved and unresolved, that took place in your fleet. Click on the View button under the Actions column to see details of the selected event. You can also directly view or add comments to the unusual event by clicking on the Comment button. To get a trend-based analysis of the unusual events, Select the EagleAI module from the side navigation menu. From there, select EagleAI Analytics. The EagleAI Analytics is a powerful dashboard that gives you a comprehensive view of various events taking place within your fleet. The map view of the EagleAI Analytics dashboard showcases the critical locations where the unusual events happened in the form of clusters. The size of the cluster defines the number of unusual events taking place in that particular location. Click on a cluster to get an overview of the unusual events, such as location, total stoppage duration, average duration, and number of events for the selected time period. To get a detailed view of the unusual events happening within the fleet, click Show All. A page will appear showing details of the individual unusual events in a tabular form. Once you have a thorough understanding of the location of the unusual event, you can save it under a geofence category. For example, let's save this location as warehouse. Saving locations under a geofence category will help you get a better understanding of events taking place within the geofence. This data can be accessed under the Overview section. This section gives a summary of all unusual events that took place, segmented by geofence categories. Scroll further down to get a detailed list of events, segmented by individual locations, and events segmented by individual vehicles. You can filter the analytics by the type of unusual event. For example, EagleAI Analytics for unusual stoppage events has been currently selected. You can also filter data by date, by minimum event duration, or by geofence categories. You can even filter the map view by specifying the details of a cluster. Just click on the filter button and filter the clusters by minimum event duration, by the number of events that took place, or by the number of unique vehicles. To know more, write to us at hi@loconav.com.